Been 5,000 years. Let's hear what Jameson has.
Ammunition for the authority. So, numerous witnesses saw Spider-Man swinging through Times Square like the glory hound. Folks, I have received unsettling numerous witnesses saw Spider-Man swinging through Times. Police reports show a rash of break-ins recently. The victim of one of them is here with us now. What happened, ma'am?
Well, my business was broken into. A flower shop. Who breaks into a flower shop?
I've had numerous callers today reporting that entire city blocks are being taken over by escaped inmates from Rikers. These are literal no-go zones in the heart of Manhattan. A dystopian future from 70s movies come to life. Why don't the police stop it, you ask? Oh, you're going to love this. It seems the prisoners ambushed a convoy carrying weapons and ammunition for the authorities and took it all for themselves. The police are outgunned by their own guns. Well, all right. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is where we see if Sable International and Spider-Man are the protectors they claim to be. These criminals aren't hiding. They're right in plain sight, daring you to come get them. Well, we're waiting!
Okay, so apparently, apparently the game is one of my Jonathan tapes. As I had, when I least was on my own playing this, I had four more of Jonathan's things. Why am I not getting them? Beats me. So what did I do? Well, as you can see, we have our map, 70%. As we finished Taskmaster yesterday, I also finished all backpacks, pigeons, regular photos, and labs. And did a couple of the bases and crimes. Oh boy. So tomorrow I actually have a lot of time off, so most likely I'm gonna try to get down to the brass tacks, as they say, and try to get at least finish Kingpin and the Demon warehouses. That's my goal for tomorrow. I could probably record another episode.
Oh, what's the status in Murray Hill?
So this is currently being what?
And are detaining those refusing to comply.
So it's currently, where's my calendar? January 12th, and tonight I'll be watching Eternals. Super excited about that.
Okay, Captain, got eyes on. Fill me in.
Rhino's assaulting the Upper West Precinct. Electro's at the Upper East. They need you to turn the tide. Head to either. They're both equally screwed.
Which one's Rhino? Oh, wait, hold on. Into the fire. Oh, they're both near a police station. I was about to say, I know Electro's is near a police station. So for all the fights, okay, fine, never mind.
We need help at Feast Sister's side uptown.
The Veterans Center in Harlem. What's wrong?
Men from Rikers are demanding food and supplies. The staff are barricaded inside, but they need help. Miles and I are headed there to evacuate the staff.
Don't do anything until I get there, May. I'll meet you in Harlem. May sounds exhausted. I really hope she isn't sick. Need to help Yuri, then get to Harlem.
Okay, so I sort of forgot about the Devil's Breath. I kind of left the room for that cutscene. Well, oh my gosh. So basically, Mr. Negative gets his own fights. Dr. Octopus gets his own fight. Scorpion and Rhino fight together, and Electro and Vulture fight together. Although Rhino and Electro right now have their own little things right now.
Are under fire.
I can't wait for Spider-Man 2, and all of them. I
Yuri,
can't. Okay,
I'm
fine
nearing
then,
the
I'll
police
stop.
precinct.
Good. Electro and the demons are boxing my men in. The setup is complicated. You'll understand when you get there.
Yuri Watanabe, master of suspense.
Ooh, look, it's a rave. Ooh, I forgot this episode 12.
This isn't good. Transformers are charging the building, trapping the police inside. Yuri, complicated was an understatement. I'm gonna have to disable these transformers to free your men.
Even if you manage that, they'll still need your help with the demons.
That's why I'm here, ready to serve all your electricity and demon-related needs. 2 down, 3 to go. Man,
People.
I did not miss dealing with Electro's elaborate supervillain antics while he was in the raft. Trapping the police with a network of energy transformers? Who does that?
Where did these snipers come from? Hi. Bye. Oh, also, for suits, I got the, no, sorry, I got the 2099 process suit on my own. Oh, this one though, See, there are, wait, no, it wouldn't be, right? So, wait, isn't it? Hold on, I have those suits right now, don't I? I don't, no. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, alright. We'll get to it when it comes to it. How many suits do we have until we get to that one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my. So, I finished Dr. Death. Fantastic show, I highly recommend it. I forgot that it was an actual real story that happened. So now I'm back onto, oh my gosh. So, I'm currently going to then finish season 1 of Batman the Animated Series. After that I'm going to go to a new TV show that I want to watch before, but I didn't have it on any network. It's called I Hate You. You're the worst. Butt face. I got my yearbook today. I love it. I sort of want to publicly mention all the kids who hate me at school, but I mean, you'd probably know who I am then if even one of you. Ow. Heard it. Ow. Okay, fine then. What? Nice. Do.
Police are free, but demons aren't backing down. Need to lend a hand.
You say so, Spider-Man. Haha, car doors. your face. What the? I can't use that on them? Okay, best course of action for them is to hit something, hit them with something.
Yuri, your men are safe. What's next?
Get to the Upper West Side. We're trying to shelter civilians, but Rhino isn't making it easy.
He never does. On my way.
What? Electra just left? It wasn't a boss battle then, I was wrong.
Miles left a voicemail.
Pete! Hey, Pete! Hey, May wanted me to call you. Things in the Veteran Center are not good. Convicts are trying to break down the doors. Mary Jane's here, but we're getting people out of the basement. We need more help. I hope you can get here soon.
I need to finish with the precincts fast and get to Harlem.
Lucky enough, on most of the upgrade things, I can upgrade in speed. I never thought speed would be an upgrade you get by leveling up. Because isn't that in most games?
Attention units.
Oh.
Supply station is being raided by looters. Officers needed in the area of Columbia.
Boring.
Yuri, Rhino's on the move, but former guests of Rikers are laying into your police barricades. I'm gonna even the odds.
Do it. If those barricades fall, the people inside are done for.
Oh.
Never seen Rhino walk away from a fight like this. He must be working on orders from Dr. Octavius, making quick hit and runs on the city's emergency response teams.
Or not. Ah, not again.
Thanks, Spidey! Get to the other barricade! They need you!
There we go. Oh. Well, never mind then.
Spider-Man! Up top! Convicts are launching RPG! They'll bring down the building!
Not gonna let that happen. I'm on it. One roof clear.
Deal with Spider-Man fast! We gotta bring this building down!
Oops. Uh oh, that's not good. My pad thing is loose from my controller. One point just need to get new ones. Oh, come on. Oh, what the?
Priority target acquired. Proceeding to pacify.
There are easier ways to ask for an autograph. Jetpacks? Who thought it was a good idea to give these guys jetpacks? Guys, we're on the same team. Please wait to attack me till after we take out the convicts.
All lawbreakers must be pacified.
Pacified? Anyone else feeling very 1984 right now? Oh, just me? Come on, anybody?
Ow. Aww.
Riker's escapees are down. Need to deal with Sable's flying monkeys now.
Oh, jeez.
Yuri, precinct is secure. And I just found out what it means to be Sable's priority target. Not fun.
That'll teach you to piss off international mercenaries.
Guess so. Okay, I need to sign off for a bit. Call me if things go south.
Will do. And thanks. You've given us a fighting chance.
Okay. Need to hustle to Feast's sister site in Harlem and help May.
This way.
Peter, thank God. We need you at the Veterans Center. Where are you?
I got held up. Are you okay? What's happening?
The convicts started a fire. We got the building staff out, but May and Miles are trapped inside. I'm trying to find a way into them, but the fire's spreading so fast.
Stay where you are, MJ. I'll handle this. Damn it. Move it, Pete. Move!
How far does this thing go?
Peter, fire and rescue's on the way. I found a fire escape that'll get me...
MJ, stay back! I don't want to have to rescue you too.
Peter, don't be crazy. Wait for help.
May! May! Here! We're over here!
I got you.
Hang on!
Ow! Hey, man, you alright?
Get to the window!
It's too far.
Hold on!
Just brace yourselves! Come on, you stupid piece of... Come on, May! I've got you! Oh my god.
Go! Go!
Miles! Come on! No! We've got you. We've got you.
Just in my apartment right over there, second floor, and I just heard a loud noise.
Is May okay?
Oh my gosh. This is my third time playing this, and I just realized. Isn't the voice for Sparrow the voice of Ben Tennyson from Ben 10 Alien Force? I'm pretty sure.
Everyone is safe.
MJ, if it weren't for you and Miles, I would have been...
As dead as I would have been the last 8,500 times you saved me.
Pretty sure I still owe you a few.
That's smart.
Hey. I'm sorry I screwed things up. It's just hard being the one who always gets saved, you know? Sometimes I want to do the saving.
I'm sorry I made you feel like you couldn't. Still partners?
Always.
Hey, so I didn't know if, you wanted sparkling or flat or spring or mountain spring. So I got one of each.
Yep, it's Ben
Am I
10. I
interrupting?
knew it.
No, MJ, Ms. Watson and I were just talking strategy.
Strategy?
That's right. The city is in danger. It needs our help.
All of our help.
All right, well, call the play, coach.
Okay. Divide and conquer. Ms. Watson, we need an anti-serum for Devil's Breath. Oscorp's developing something, but there's no way they can keep it safe from Octavius and Lee. We need to find the cure and protect it.
I'll chase down some leads.
Miles, you need to be my eyes and ears at Feast. Anything goes wrong, call me. We need to keep that place and the people there safe.
All right, you got it. What are you gonna do?
Gang of costume nutjobs is taking the city apart piece by piece. Time I return the favor.
All right. Hey, wait, how do I call you? I mean, do you have like a cell phone in your pockets or something?
Ms. Watson can give you my number. Good luck, team.
You have his number. Are you Spider-Man's girlfriend? That'd be so cool.
Come on, Sherlock. Show me what you got in this water smorgasbord.
I can't believe his voice was Ben 10 and I never noticed. Ben 10 is literally my favorite show. I've watched Ben 10, Ultimate Alien Force, Ben 10 Ultimate Alien
City
Force,
feels a little
Ben 10
more under control.
Omniverse, all of them.
Miles is watching Feast. MJ.
The fact that I don't know this, I don't feel like a real fan. It hurts. It really does.
Tracking a Devil's Breath cure. Time for me to focus on finding Otto. Stopping whatever he has planned. Yuri, we need to start tracking the big boys. Still no leads on Octavius?
No, nothing. Forensics can't even do a sweep of Times Square. Everyone in that department but the intern is sick.
I might be able to turn something up. Let you know what I find.
Gosh, let's see. After this video is done, like I said before, no. Some of these are actually store related. Like, no, that's Spider-Man. One of them is Internet Famous. That is the one I will do particularly because it does connect to the DLC. Other than that, I think all the other ones are garbage, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'm gonna do the Tombstone one as well with everyone. That and Internet Famous are the ones I'll do.
Reports of a bus being taken hostage. Officers near Devil's Shelf, please
More and more.
Alright, time to switch.
Listeners are warning that the mayor's Sable agents, ostensibly here to protect us, are behaving more like an occupying army. But let's hear it from the caller. Go ahead.
They won't let me in my building. Said it's quarantine. I just
For
thought,
what?
let me in and I'll stay there. They pointed their guns at me, ran me off like a criminal. I got no place to go.
Caller, this is deeply disturbing to me. I promise you, I'll bring it to the attention of the proper authorities. Emergencies do not permit the suspension of human rights. Your elected officials may not be willing to fight for you, but J. Jonah Jameson is.
Let's go. Vicinity, I wonder.
Spider-Man, here to lend a hand?
Of course. Ooh, 73.
Thought you might need one, officer.
You don't know the half of it.
Never seen anything like this devil's breath stuff. Forensics is having a hell of a time. News reports say this is where Otto released devil's breath. Some residue on this sign. Maybe I can isolate it.
Oh, great, not this part. I can wait for the next game.
This looks promising.
Genius. Oh no. Oh, Mamma Mia. Will this work? Oh, good.
Oscorp's modified CPF-1. Definitely Devil's Breath.
Mm-hmm.
Should be able to track the dispersal path now. The trail goes in a few directions. Need to find the right one.
I know exactly where it goes. Oh, you've got
Vapor
it.
trail heads up that building.
I'm pretty sure this is the right one, though. Right. Yes, it is.
Trail leads down into those vents. What was Otto doing up here? Should be a door or an access hatch around here. Well, this is moody. Must be some way to hit the lights. Let there be light. Whoa. Was Otto using this as a staging ground? Chaos of the prison break would have been perfect cover to move in. Martin Lee. Can't believe this is the same man I knew at Feast. Looks like Otto recorded messages for his crew.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Martin. When I first realized it was you targeting Osborn these past weeks, I was shocked.
Seems like Otto and Lee have more of a history than I thought. How long have they known each other?
Alright, come on. Okay. Can we do it? Multitask? No! Oh, okay, fine then. No.
Oh, Martin. When I first realized it was you targeting Osborn these past weeks, I was shocked and saddened. But then, as the situation evolved before my eyes, I felt inspired. You took the bold steps I had always dreamed of, Martin, and you took them without hesitation. I am honored now to join you on this path towards true justice.
Let's go back. No, I can't. Oh yeah!
Gotta have something to do on stakeouts.
I guess we can look through all these.
Spidey Squad. My one and only fan club.
I'll tell you the.
The
Oh,
Spidey Squad.
I'll tell you the ones I
My
remember.
one and only fan club. When Jameson's going off on me, it helps to remember they're out there. Oh yeah, that blind guy gave me his card in case Spider-Man ever needs a lawyer. Wait, hold on. If he's blind, how did he know I was Spider-Man?
Yeah, Nelson Murdoch, Daredevil
A
reference.
spider signal.
I remember this.
Cool idea, but any light source that made it bright enough was also way too hot. Jameson gave me this at his Bugle retirement party. I thought nobody would listen to his talk show. Shows how much I know.
Yeah, I'm listening to it.
Still not sure if opening this would set the Sandman free, but I'm in no hurry to find out.
Wait, so Sandman's in there?
Hey, my
Whoa.
first camera. I got this at a yard sale. Still use this film.
Isn't that kind of like imprisonment, like torturing
With this
him?
vial of the lizard's blood, I was able to mix up a cure and turn him back into Dr. Connors. Too bad it didn't last. The last ball game Uncle Ben ever took me to.
Oh,
I need to get this framed. I could really use his advice now. Aw, the good luck card from when I left the Daily Bugle to go into research. Some really great people there.
Eddie
And
Brock.
Jameson.
Eddie Brock. Betty Brant. I confirmed those two are here.
Every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. Why doesn't it ever feel like it? Supposedly, Fisk made his fortune selling these spices. I mean, they're good, but not that good. One of these days, I'll work out a fabric that warps sound and light waves. A stealth suit would really come in handy.
It's not. I'm first. That's what I'm wearing right now.
Thesis paper on neurotechnology. This got me the job with Dr. Octavius.
Oh, actually, jeez, I can't imagine
This
doing
piece of
something
the
like that.
Shocker's original uniform showed me how to protect myself from his blasts. Of course, they always upgrade, don't they? Never finished this application for the coffee bean. Would have paid more than what I'm doing now. When the vulture cracked my eye lens, it almost blinded me. That was a wake-up call. Had to upgrade to a stronger material. This article blaming Spider-Man for electro-killing cops was the last straw. I had to quit taking pictures that helped Jameson print lies about me.
Huh.
After I got my powers, I didn't need my glasses anymore. Told everyone I got laser eye surgery with money from the Fisk Science Prize. Aunt May's recipe for wheat cakes. I could never make it work on my own.
Too bad I can't read in
Prom
cursive.
boutonniere. Crushed when I had to fight Fisk. That kind of symbolizes my luck with relationships.
So who's that with?
My underarm webs.
How are those?
Thought they might help me glide short distances, but they never really worked. My injured shoulder eventually healed. The bill took a lot longer to pay.
What's your password? Orange flame? Something.
Rhino almost killed me until I broke this chip off his horn and figured out what his costume's made of. Still wasn't easy to beat him. My back.
Oh.
Rhino almost killed me until I broke this chip off his horn and figured out what his costume's made of. Still wasn't easy to beat him. My back still aches just thinking about it. Almost forgot I bought this snow globe for Aunt May. I think I get my love for this city from her. Used these electrician's gloves in my first fight with Electro. Gave me the idea to add insulation to my costume. Maybe this'll help me balance work and a personal life, if I ever find time to read it. My Wilson Fisk Science Prize trophy. And check. I couldn't turn it down without arousing suspicion, but no way was I gonna take his money, even though we could have used it. I did accept a lifetime supply of backpacks, though.
What?
I bought
Really?
this used graphing calculator at a pawn shop. Stopped working in the middle of a trig exam. You get what you pay for.
Ooh.
People know my parents died in a plane crash. I still can't tell anyone they were government agents.
Oh
I wish I
yeah.
knew more about them. I wish anyone did.
I always remember they died in a plane crash because I think that's barely said, barely. I know Tobey Maguire didn't touch on it, neither did Tom Holland. Andrew Garfield did though, and Secret Agents as well, yeah.
Superheroing doesn't leave much time for good hygiene. Gotta get it where I can.
Well, that's all of them. Let's continue.
Otto's rage is driving him. The neural interface is exacerbating it. But his
Hey, I
hate
have
is
the remote in my
genuine.
room right now.
He'll destroy the whole city to hurt Norman.
Norman. Feel like I can't turn around without seeing his face. He smiles for the cameras, collects his accolades, and keeps his boot heel pressed against my neck. Why can't anyone else see how selfish he is? How reckless? How evil? If only they could be made to see the Norman I know. The man behind the mask.
Whee!
Looks like Otto's been studying Sable's tech for weaknesses.
are there. This will help.
Mac Gargan, aka Scorpion, aka Crazy Pants McCrazy.
It's rare for me to admit this, Mr. Gargan. Clearing your debts was more difficult than I anticipated. You are in arrears to some demanding individuals. But once the reservoir job is finished, your financial obligations will be finished as well. Otto Octavius is nothing if not persuasive.
Good old Rhino, my second favorite Russian. Otto developed a corrosive to free Rhino from his suit. A certain government agency spent years trying and failing to do that. Only took Otto a few days.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's like stuck in the suit.
Alexei, I've followed your career with great interest. The world sees you as a witless dullard. I see a warrior with a poet's heart. I know you desire freedom from the battle suit you're sealed inside. Help me achieve my goals, and freedom shall be yours.
No offense, but shouldn't the people already doing it since like he's basically a tank, like a literal, actual physical tank. Did he sleep here?
Old man Vulture. I've tangled with him more than anyone else here.
Wasn't Vulture one of the
Power source for
original?
Vulture's wings gave him spinal cancer, and Otto's developing an experimental treatment to save him.
Sorry, are you saying Otto has the cure for cancer in here?
Adrian, what bitter irony that your miraculous wings should have wrought such horrors on your body. Thankfully, you are now working for me. When our work is settled, the treatment I've developed will cure you. You won't shuffle off this mortal coil just yet, my friend.
Wow, okay, so it is. He has a cure for spinal cancer.
Electro. Total live wire, that one. Electro's big pipe dream is to become pure energy. Doc actually managed to modify his harness to get a little closer to that goal.
Yeah. Come on, pick it up.
Max, when you first conveyed your dream to me, I thought you insane. Pure energy. But as I dove deeper into the problem, I discovered a way to give us both what we desire. I promise you, when we are done, you will be pure energy. Or so close to it as to make the difference irrelevant.
Why is it Will? Will is always like something's up with the. Like whenever he says will be,
What's
there's
this
like
now?
something on there.
Otto must have used this map to plan, but it's blank. Unless there's something here I'm missing. UV bulb. Huh, nothing happened. Must be a way to get that lamp on. There we go.
Ooh.
Hidden markings. Otto's tasked the villains to destroy Oscorp holdings throughout the city. He's trying to take apart Norman's empire piece by piece. What's Vulture doing in Times Square?
Can't remember.
I need to keep my guard up. Electro's disabling Oscorp power plants.
I remember that one.
Makes sense. Rhino's targeting Oscorp shoreline properties. Which is he
Remember that
hitting
one?
first? Scorpion must be trying to poison the city's reservoir.
Remember that one?
Another Oscorp-owned property. Seems like the last stage of the plan is a direct assault on Oscorp. And most likely, Norman. Lee's going after the Devil's Breath anti-serum. using something called Icarus? Icarus. This is it.
Oh, I remember this too. It's empty.
Hello, Spider-Man. We've never been properly introduced. I'm
Otto Octavius. There is no Icarus, is there?
No. Martin needs no assistance to secure the anti-serum. Icarus was a ruse to get you into position.
Into position? Huh?
Really? One explosive? What's that?
Need a lift?
Oh, never mind then.
So refreshing to work for a man like Octavius. Backup plans for his backup plans.
Hey!
Pete? Are you okay? What's happening?
Traffic's rough. Listen, Lee's gunning for the anti-serum. We need to find Oscorp's Devil's Breath lab before he does.
On it right now. I'm pulling every building permit in the city. If there's a record of the lab, I'll find it.
That's great. Okay. Talk soon, MJ.
Trap failed? Softened him up. Time for plan B.
Haha.
Teamwork's beautiful, ain't it? Helping you reach those unattainable goals. Like killing Spider-Man.
Haha.
That was almost heartwarming, Electro. You really grew in prison, didn't you?
Oh my gosh.
What's it like knowing you're so far out of your league?
Me! You're up!
No, Adrian! Me, Spider-Man!
What are you babbling about?
Nobody ever gets my jokes.
Our long feud ends tonight, insect!
I honestly didn't get either.
You! Thought we had a healthy give and take! Man, have I misread this relationship.
Ah, it's the back at him. Got it.
Batter up!
His guard's up. Need to stun or surprise him.
I can stun. No, I can't. I lied to you.
Next time you're mine!
Hold up a sec!
Will I be though?
Spider-Man! I must break you!
What are you, Bane?
You got it! You got my joke! I'm so happy I can almost stop fighting! Almost! Gotta be honest, liked it better when you two were loners.
Amazing what a little teamwork can achieve, ain't it?
The vigor of youth, the wisdom of experience, a fine pairing.
Just like oil and water, sure.
Hopefully this works.
Too slow!
Can't attack while his guard's up. Need to stun or surprise him.
Nothing more than luck!
Got my feelings.
Well, come on.
Need to catch my breath! Take over, Electro!
Missed me, now you got it. You know what? Forget I said anything.
No problem, Pete.
Oh.
Not even close, Max. As usual.
Oh yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh. Uh-oh.
He doesn't stand a chance! Yeah, we got this!
Again, hate to be the pessimist, but I don't think you guys are assessing this situation accurately.
Do that again!
Alright, one down.
One down, one to go.
Stop coughing me.
How many times have we done this dance, Adrian? A dozen? 2 dozen?
Once too many! Tonight...
Too easy. Uh-oh. It did.
Need to get him to drop his guard first.
Uh-oh.
Close and try to...
What's happening?
Electro's been grounded.
Spider-Man, I presume.
No,
If
it's
you
J. John
really cared
Jameson.
about this city, you'd be helping me expose Osborn for the criminal he is.
By killing innocent people?
I would have restored the power.
You're sick. You need help.
I have all the help I need, and we will not stop until Norman gets what he deserves.
Alright, how many more? 1, 2, 3 left.
I hate it when they team up. Just need to catch my breath.
Isn't it like 2 days later? Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, I like this one. This is my favorite one. It's all foggy. Yeah. This is my favorite weather in the game. Oh, 500.
Need to update Yuri.
Sure.
Yuri, Vulture and Electro are down. 4 to go.
I saw saw. Also noticed a rooftop in Times Square exploded. Wouldn't happen to be related, would it?
Nothing gets by you. It was Octavius' staging ground. He's using the villains to pull apart Oscorp. Vulture and Electro were targeting power plants. Scorpion's going after water treatment. Not sure about Rhino yet. Something along the shoreline.
That's good enough to start. I assume you're going after Scorpion?
Yeah. City's already on the brink. If we lose clean water, we might never come back. I'll update you when I make progress.
Sounds like a plan.
What do I need for you again? Challenge crime and... No, alright, you're all done. You're not a challenge. I want to end the episode here. Oh, I need 2, don't I? Right? Oh, please don't tell me you need any. Oh my gosh! 3, 4. Okay, I'll try to do the ones I got 0 on, so I can improve those. Anyway, thank you for watching this one. I will see you in the next episode where we go face off against Scorpion. Bye bye, have a great day.